Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and today we've got a little dessert review for you. This one is an interesting one. Now, I believe we have a whole playlist of this type of product. This is cinnamon rolls, but this is one that you can get at Costco, at least in some locations. But I picked this up at Gordon Food Service store, so if you got one of those too. This is the Cinnaroll Share Sweet Moments 9 gourmet cinnamon rolls with cream cheese frosting, 22.2 ounces. And this comes, at least at Gordon Food Service, it came in the frozen section and it was $6.49, making it 72 cents per cinnamon roll. However, at Costco, now it looks like it's very regional. We've seen these in like West Coast Costco's, and it comes in a bigger box. It's about 16 cinnamon rolls, I believe, but the prices seem to vary. I can't find like a current price on it, but it's around $10 to $13 for that size. So slightly better value, but you might be able to find this better than you could find at Costco.
So this is from Calgary, Canada. Who would have thought Canadians like Cinnaroll? Cinnabuns.
Yeah, well, you know what? They love Tim Hortons.
Do they
and
really?
that's
Yeah.
a donut shop, right? So
Yeah, I never liked Tim Hortons.
I don't think I've ever tried it.
Well, I think we did, remember? In Buffalo.
Well,
Yeah.
that tells you what you need to know about Tim Hortons, I guess. I completely blacked it out.
Yeah, I was like, after trying it, I was like, I feel bad for the Canadians.
Oh,
You know?
well, I mean, there's so many things to feel bad for the Canadians about, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is not one of them.
And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically, we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it.
It
Now,
smells great, though.
is number one Justin Trudeau?
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, number one.
Do you notice he looks like, because they say that he looks like Fidel Castro.
Does he?
Yeah, yeah, because his mom and his dad were like really good friends with Fidel, and they look alike.
Oh, is this an OJ and Chloe situation?
Yes.
Do they think, wow.
Yeah, people,
Oh.
yeah, and when you compare the pictures of a young Fidel to a young Justin Trudeau, you're like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so, yeah, but
Well, you know.
I feel like
That's a
Canada
bummer
should
for
just
him.
become a part of America, you know? They should just stop the nonsense.
But you know, they got a whole lot of weird things going on up in the woods up there, and I don't know. You know, I feel like we have enough of our own weird things going on. We don't need their weird things too, you know.
Well,
But listen though, I do like the look of this.
Yep.
It's very like cheesed up with
Yep.
the cream cheese frosting.
and it's not as heavy as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, and now at Costco, I've always seen these just like in the packaged baked goods
Yeah.
aisle, like where they have the Aussie bites and things like that. So they don't have them frozen in Costco, but you know, it's something where you can store it in the freezer, I guess, for longer usage, but they look pretty decent. Hopefully they taste decent.
Smelling it.
I like the smell.
Smells pretty good, yeah.
It does, and they recommend just heating it up in the microwave for a few seconds, so that's what we did. But
Or you could
I
do
did thaw them out also.
the oven, right?
You can, but microwave is preferred, it said.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's interesting because
Well-
we did do that one from that other brand.
Yes, the Bridgeford monkey bread. Yeah, I think it's because the oven, if you're gonna cut like a single one, the oven's probably gonna dry it out because of all that dry heat in there, whereas the microwave is not gonna dry it out as much. But either way, let's stop.
If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop
All
there.
right, guys, welcome back to our rating system. Thumbs up, right again, thumbs down, or not. So for me, this is a thumbs up. So going into this, I was thinking probably not going to be good. Not because it's from Canada.
Oh.
No, not because of that. A lot of the time, these Cinnabon, Cinnaroll kind of things, not really into it. You know what? This one surprised me. First off, it was not dense. It was pillowy. Because sometimes these things are very dense, and I don't enjoy eating it. Number two, and this was the frosting on top.
Oh,
I loved how it wasn't too sweet. Sickeningly sweet, like a lot of these frostings are. So I love that. Because I could have 3 of these.
wow.
And yeah, what? Do you think that's too much or not enough?
What?
Yeah. You think I should go for 2 more and have 5? Or no?
Well, I mean,
what are you trying to say?
I mean,
No?
well,
All right.
good.
Fine,
good.
I'll have 1. Let's take that out and put. I could definitely see myself eating one of these, right? Yeah. Yeah.
I was just gonna say that it wouldn't surprise me to come back later and there's like just none of these left. I turned my back for a second; they're gone.
I like how it's not very sweet, man, because I was expecting this to be sickeningly sweet. So much sugar in this. No, I love that. So I think that's the way it should be. Give props to the Canadians. Thumbs up.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content.
Alrighty. For me, this one's going to be a thumbs up. I like this, and this was really surprising, and I was just chuckling to myself because I was wondering if maybe it's not so sugary because the Canadians have public health care.
Yeah.
And so they're like, you guys aren't getting all this extra sugar because then we got to pay for
Yeah.
it. So
But it makes sense, right?
It makes sense.
It works.
It makes sense, you know. Now, here's the thing. This is surprising because I thought, based on the look of it in the box, whenever you're just seeing the window, I'm like, oh, this looks really great. It looks very like it's gonna be like gooey and delicious. And then whenever I opened it up, I was kind of like looking at the edges and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know.
It was gooey once you heated it up.
Well, hold
Yeah,
on. Let
sorry.
me just finish.
Okay.
Jeez.
Well, you did interrupt my thing.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm just,
All right, go ahead.
getting back for all the other times that I've been interrupted, Kanye. You gonna let me finish?
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyway, I opened up the edge of it. You know, I opened up the box. I almost forgot my train of thought there. Opened up the box, and I was a little unimpressed by the look of the edges because I started to think like, okay, looks a little bit like it might just be like a plain bread kind of thing with a little bit of cinnamon sugar on top. So I was a little nervous. But once I heated it up, it was gooey, it was delicious, it was pillowy, and it lived up to what I thought it was gonna be on the first impression. And then tasting it also, the sugar level is outstanding because it is perfect. Because that's the thing, I love a cinnamon roll, love it. And I love for there to be lots of frosting because I don't want a dry cinnamon roll. However, I also hate how the frosting adds so much heaviness to a cinnamon roll. But this, it's like the perfect level of sweetness for this because you taste more of the frosting itself and the flavor of the cream cheese as opposed to just sickening sugary sweetness in your mouth. And then the flavor of the actual cinnamon roll bread is good as well. Like, it doesn't taste like plain bread. It has a nice level of cinnamon sweetness to it without being overly sugary itself as well. They nailed it. I'm really surprised. Kudos to you all Canadians.
To sum it up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.